What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Bullwinkle Blueprint. Hopefully everyone had an incredible day. Hopefully it's over and you're on your way home from work. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button and press that thumbs up. That is the ultimate way and the freest way to show me some support. And I appreciate all of you that come in here every day and hit that thumbs up button. And you know what? I hope you're prepared, because the next few months in crypto are going to be insane. And I got proof in this video, folks, today. Wow, just wow. Ripple, they revealed something they never explained this clearly before. The actual mechanism, the real economic engine that drives XRP's price when institutional volume hits scale. No, it's not opium, folks. It's not speculation. It is a structural feedback loop. And once you understand it, you're never going to look at XRP the same way again. When we combine that with brand new OCC guidance, cross-border regulatory alignment, and major index funds flows, the setup becomes undeniable. If you wanted the moment where the puzzle finally starts clicking together, this is your moment. And we're going to start right here, folks. Look at this. You see that? That's Bitwise. That's right. That's their index fund. 5.16 would have been great. It was 5.89. 5.16 allocation of XRP in their index fund. Their fund is starting out with over $1.2 billion in assets under management. Chad did a little simple math. If you take the 5.16% and get divided by the 1.2 billion, how much XRP do you get in there? $64 million worth of XRP in an index fund. Folks, this is huge because you have your crypto spot ETFs on XRP. Now we have index funds. We talked about Trump's index fund in the first video of the day. We're going to have Wisdom Tree. You're going to have all these index funds, all these spot ETFs, and all these CME futures coming along. It's insane. It's insane here. The amount of XRP that's about to be vacuumed up and sucked off of these exchanges, it's about to get wild. I'm telling you right now. And they're just going to keep growing and more are going to be added. You got Grayscale's index fund as well. It may look boring right now, the price. I get it. That's because everything is happening behind the doors in the OTC markets. That is where it's being removed. But when the over-the-counter runs out, you know what happens? Poof. See ya. She's just going to go. She's going to keep going. What was that movie we all watched when we were kids and they told him to go home and they were playing baseball? Was it the Sandlot movie? I think it was Sandlot. And he hit the ball and he ran home and they told him to go home and he just kept running. But he ran home. That's what XRP is going to do. It's just going to keep running, folks. You're not catching it. It's about to get crazy. Hence the intro to my videos. And then my man Hunter drops this. And he's right. The 4-year cycle, it's cracking. It may not be completely gone, but it's definitely cracking. And I've spoken about this. Anyone that's ever booked a one-on-one call with me, they know. I told them the 4-year cycle is going away. I predicted by 2030, that's going to be the last run we ever see. And then these markets are going to act like normal markets. This market is evolving, folks. It's maturing. And honestly, the pattern retail keeps expecting, they simply aren't coming back. Since February, we might have actually been in a stealth bear market. I've spoken about this. I've done videos on it. Yet price hasn't collapsed. You want to know why? Because your demand absorption technology, we call those DATs, and Bitcoin treasury buyers, they've been soaking up every single dip. This is a market held up by institutional balance sheets, not emotions. And here's what this sets up. 2025 consolidation is what we've seen all year. 2026 becomes the explosive year where suppressed liquidity finally breaks out. And XRP, well, it's the asset that's positioned to benefit from a structural shift, not a retail hype cycle. Narrative is changing. Framework is changing. The timeline is changing. And it connects perfectly with what Ripple is walking into. Regulated institutional multi-year adoption curves, folks. Let's do a quick little market check. What is markets looking like? Well, nothing special. Nothing special at all. Hasn't really changed since this morning. And I notice my screens are not changing, are they? Let me do a little, hold on, let me fix this up a little bit here. Is it this one? Hold on, I got you. Boom, it's this one. It's all right. So you might have missed it, but we talked about the 4-year cycle. Now we're over into the markets. I'll make a tweet on that one. Prices are the same since this morning, right? Bitcoin's coming in at 91,941, ETH coming in at 3,323, and XRP $2.06. Total cryptocurrency market cap $3.14 trillion, and that's your market cap update. I feel like a news anchor here, or a commercial, something like that. You know what I'm saying. Now, folks, a lot of comments in my first video of the day on I Trust Capital, how to get set up. Super simple. Click the link, enter your info, and you can buy and trade and sell all from their platform with your premium custody account. Remember, no monthly fees. It's a 1% when you trade on it. One of the lowest fees out there. I mean, I probably never looked at your exchange fee. And they don't hold your crypto. A lot of people keep asking me, what if iTrust goes away? Well, if they go away, it doesn't matter, because Coinbase and Fidelity are the ones holding your crypto. And I'm going to be honest with you, Coinbase, a publicly traded company now, a massive company, they're not going anywhere. And Fidelity, they've been around for how long? Tell you, if you are looking to hold long term and you don't want to worry about, are my keys safe? Did I mess up? Did I click the wrong link? Get a premium custody account. It is the best bet and the easiest solution for you. Let me get this. This one's big. People don't understand how huge this is, because you know why? They do not understand the OCC. Now, the OCC isn't another regulator. This is the entity that charters national banks. Ripple itself has applied to operate under them. And now the OCC has issued guidance that allows national banks to use digital assets directly for settlement, for custody, for payments, even network fees. This is the first time XRP and RLUSD have explicit permission to live inside the US banking system with regulatory clarity. So why does it matter? That's what everyone wants to know. Simple. Because Ripple applied for a national bank charter. If approved, Ripple will be under direct OCC supervision. Banks now have a legal path to use XRP and RLUSD for real settlement, and the XRP ledger can integrate into official US financial plumbing. This is the bridge. This is the one Ripple has spent a decade building towards. We are watching the regulatory doors that they are unlocking in real time, and the market still hasn't priced it in, which gets us over to the fireworks, which is right here. Let me blow it up. For the first time publicly, Ripple has explained the mechanisms institutions actually rely on. People think price goes up because of hype, but commodities, real ones, they don't move like that. They reprice when usage, liquidity, deeper books, larger orders, more inventory, and upward pressure. This video lays out your XRP flywheel perfectly. Listen up.
XRP plays a big role, and the XRP ledger plays a big role. You maybe share a little bit more about how that is going to play into the ecosystem.
Yeah, so XRP Ledger, of course, is our favorite blockchain. Everything we do, we build on the XRP Ledger. Naturally, it's a multi-chain world. Ripple embraces this. We support many of the chains, but for the things that we're building natively, we really do believe that the speed, the efficiency, the cost, and the compliance of the XRP Ledger is the place to build it. So that's the foundation of everything that we do. The XRP Ledger itself, then, of course, has pretty deep liquidity between the XRP token, between RLUSD, and between some of the other assets that are built on the XRP Ledger itself. It's bringing that liquidity. We continue to invest in the XRP Ledger in its utility. And as we're investing more and more in utility for financial services use case and for financial institutions, that's bringing more of the industry onto the XRP Ledger. that brings more liquidity, and liquidity, of course, is a flywheel. So liquidity begets liquidity. People will come to the XRP ledger because of the liquidity. They bring their liquidity with them, and that just continues to build on itself.
So this is big. Institutional products bring clients. Your clients bring the flow. Your flow deepens liquidity. Deeper books attract bigger players. Bigger players, they then need more XRP, and then that makes the price go absolutely vertical. None of it's speculation. This is how FX markets, energy markets, commodity markets all reprice when adoption leads trading. Ripple isn't hoping that the institutions show up. They're literally onboarding the entities that control global volume. XRP's price, it's not broken. It is coiling, waiting for flows to shift from testing to scaling. And when that shift hits, and trust me, that shift is going to hit, the repricing is going to be violent, everyone. Now, when you connect all of these pieces, and we looked at the index fund allocations, the maturing cycle, the OCC greenlight, your XRP liquidity flywheel, and cross-border regulatory clarity, the picture becomes undeniable. XRP is not waiting for a bull market, it's waiting for institutional flows. And when those flows flip from trickle, which they're doing now, to surge, price won't gradually rise. It's going to reprioritize. It's going to violently, and it's going to move the way commodities do when adoption outruns speculation. Most people are not going to see it until it's too late, or they're going to give up hope. I've seen plenty of people since I've been in the space in 2017 leave the space because they stopped believing. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up, and I'll see all y'all on the next one.